Hi, welcome to my video. This is Anything to Wear, and I talk all things fashion. I'm sure by now you've seen the title of the video. Yes, I'm giving myself micro bangs. Fun fact, actually really sad fact, I have never really liked my hair. A little bit backstory on me and my hair journey. I'm definitely a hair person. I love to do my hair. I just don't always like the end result. I straighten my hair very frequently, as you guys can probably see on social media, and it's definitely what I think is a control thing. You know, I'm a little bit of a control freak and a retired perfectionist. So wild, crazy, curly, frizzy hair, perfectionist, the two don't mix very well, at least not so far. And because my bad hair days were getting increasingly terrible because Houston has been so rainy this summer, I was like one bad hair day away from going to my hairstylist, telling her to chop all my hair off and give me a Brazilian blowout because I have had it with the humidity. And as you guys can tell, my hair is also quite long. I've been growing it out for years now. I'd say about 5 years or so was the last time I had my Bobbiana. And I'm also getting quite bored. I'm getting quite bored of the same look. It doesn't feel like my signature look just yet. I love wearing it straight when it's this long because it really gives Rapunzel, you know what I mean? But like I said, I am a little bit bored, and so I'm kind of looking for a reinvention. And I think that's where that itch is coming from, to chop all my hair off and get a bob again, because I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of fun with my bob. I don't know if it was easier to style my hair. I don't think that's the truth. I think it was just the fact that it was something very different that added something kind of edgier to my look. And so I was scrolling on TikTok because I've had this thought in the back of my head that, you know, I'm feeling a little bit nostalgic. I want to go back to my bob and, you know, do something a little bit cool with my hair. And then I saw there was a video with a girl with curly hair, very similar to mine, that had micro bangs. And I was like, wait a second. Are micro bangs the answer? Like, are micro bangs meant to be my signature look? Bear with me here. This is a hear me out really quick. I know I just complained about frizzy hair, and micro bangs are not gonna make that any easier. I beg to differ. I feel like I can figure it out. But two, I feel like micro bangs might bring a lot of harmony to my look because my features are quite soft, quite round, and with like big round curly hair, there's like nothing there to bring me a little bit of edge. I feel like my features look a lot more defined when my hair is straight, just like the really structured look of straight hair against my soft features brings a lot of balance. But when everything's like round and soft, I feel like my features get a little bit lost in the hair. Again, I might be sounding a little bit crazy, but that is my thought process right now. And when I was looking up inspirations for people with micro bangs, I noticed that I really liked how micro bangs looked on faces that look pretty similar to mine. Obviously, if I cut micro bangs, I will be fucked. Like, I will have to wear my hair curly in order to see my micro bangs. So I will say I'm a little bit excited about that. I know I've just spent like 10 minutes complaining about my curly hair, but to cut micro bangs and then, you know, pretty much be in a position where I have to embrace the frizziness and craziness and coolness of my hair might be just what I need right now, right before my 27th birthday. So without further ado, I feel like that was quite a bit of talking. Let's get to cutting. Bella, my hairdresser, if you're watching this, close your eyes. I'm sorry. This is the decision that had to be done impulsively. If I thought about it too much and made an appointment, it wasn't gonna happen. That's potentially a red flag, but I don't care. Let me show you guys my reference really quick. Let the record show I have actually had curly bangs before, but not micro curly bangs. I tried to do like the Zendaya thing and I did not like it very much. This is specifically the girl who I saw on my timeline where I was like, wait, why is that eating so hard right now actually? And then here's another one of her videos that I screenshot because I was like, that looks so good right now. And then I was like, okay, this other girl that I screenshot, her texture is even closer to what mine is like, and her curly bangs, you can't really see it. They are amazing. Look at these. They're just so baby and so cute. That's what we're working with. So nothing like super full, kind of a little bit more wispy, but still short, obviously. First of all, I'm gonna make sure that this part line is straight. Oh my God, actually Bella, I will have to make an appointment. I have so much gray hair back here. Then I think I'm gonna go for like the triangle part. Why did I think this was a good idea? I think I'm gonna go like 2 fingers in. That seems right. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Is that even? Oh, that seems pretty even to me. Okay, now I'm gonna tie the rest of my hair away from my face. I'm gonna try to go for like the curl by curl technique. That means they're gonna look so choppy when they're straight, but we're not straightening our hair. I'm sweating. Oh God, it's just hair. Wait, it's just hair. It grows back, like it's no big deal. And if I hate them, that's the thing about curly hair, it is really easy to hide mistakes. So, oh God. Okay. I'm gonna cut a little bit. I'm gonna cut like this much and then go from there. All right, there goes the first one. Okay, I'm not freaking out yet. Let's do the next ones. Okay, no big deal. I technically have bangs now. Okay, game plan, reassess. I think for now, I'm gonna leave these third curls that long for now and go shorter with the next 2. And then for the last layer, these 2 will be the micro copete part, okay? What do we think? They're definitely not micro bangs yet. That is quite a big jump between these 2. Ah, who cares? It's hair. Okay, for this last part, I feel like I do have to brush it out just a tiny bit, just because they're definitely not even. And I think this center part should at least be kind of even. I'll just cut about this much just to make sure it's even. I'm gonna try to style them and see if they're micro. I will be using heat. Sue me, I just don't wanna wet them. If I wet them, it's gonna take like 30 minutes to figure out if it worked or not. And I'm way too impatient to do that, so. Oh my God, what did I do? Cute, I think. I don't hate it yet. I don't know if this is giving microbang. I do think it looks quite cute. Guys, I feel like I need to go shorter for it to be a true microbang. I think, I don't know what the answer is. Here we go. I'll cut another finger, I guess. Oh, now we're in microbang territory. There we go. I think I really like it. Wow. Is this exactly what my hair needed? Where have microbangs been all my life? Wait, why does this look so good now? I am giving Hermione Granger a bit, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Oh, hell yeah. I don't regret this at all in this moment. What do you guys think? I do feel like microbangs were the move. Wait, why are they so angelic? I think that's so cutesy. Hey, I will say me and the wind are gonna become the biggest enemies on earth now. Who cares? I have microbangs. Don't talk to me, I have microbangs. Wait, I can't hear you over my microbangs. I feel like I could go shorter now in the future. Are you kidding? Bella, if you're watching this, I'm gonna need you to do this from now until forever because I think this is highly working. I 1000% stand by my decision to cut microbangs in the name of insanity and fashion. Okay, well, that was me. That was me cutting my microbangs for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know if anything that I gave today was actually helpful. Should you try to do exactly what I did, proceed with caution because mama's not a professional. Okay guys, well, I am obsessed with my new look. That's it. Bye.